Yeah, wow. We here though, my fault. US versus UK fast food. We here with my son Joshua Weissman. You know what I'm saying? He got 1 million a week. But yeah, Joshua Weissman. You gotta see what he's
That's his
talking
name.
about.
That-
Joshua Weissman. You feel me? No cap. No.
I was gonna say, Joshua Wiseman, but I don't know, gang. It might really be Weissman. A comparison, compare and contrast, different fast foods in different places. You know what I'm saying? Nah, he's an American though, so this might just be biased.
America is undoubtedly the epicenter of fast food. As a matter of fact, Americans spend $400 billion a year on it. But the question is, are we the best at it? That's why we're here in the UK, our biggest competitor. Supposedly,
Who you think will win, bro?
ingredients. In fact, there are some ingredients
It
in the US
depends.
that are illegal.
Look at that.
They'll
On top of
win
they have
for
better
health.
menus, more unique items, and fast food experiences.
Come on, bro.
the
Oh,
US has never
like
seen.
taste
So it's finally
us,
the whole
for
world's
sure.
watching the ultimate fast
Come on,
food showdown. The US versus the UK.
Starting at KFC.
Even
in
they
the
know
UK.
that.
But I'm not doing this alone. Today I'm joined with guest judges UK YouTube duo Jolly. We'll be pitting the UK's top fast food spots against their closest US counterparts. And at the end of each stop, we'll be rating our overall experiences out of 10. The country with the highest total average wins our battle. Now, to kick things off at UK KFC, we got their fried chicken bucket, the French fries, or chips as they call them, and a unique item we don't have called the Tower Burger.
All that said, we're going to be rating every spot purely by experience on a scale of 1 through 10, but we will also be talking about speed, flavor, texture, chicken. Reach into my bowl of blenders and grab a piece of chicken.
Distinctly KFC smell. Is that the same as the American KFC smell?
Something's missing from it.
Oh, it's all the chemicals.
See, there they
Stuff
go
we don't
already.
allow.
You know, this is probably
true,
about
though.
the same.
I'm always amazed at how little crunch there is.
It's like if they dipped it in breading, refrigerated it, baked it, and then dunked it in oil.
It's flaccid.
Yeah, incredibly greasy, really. I don't enjoy how that tastes. Texturally, especially. The texture, it's awful.
It's like mid, on a good day, maybe above mid. That said, flavor-wise, it's okay. Salt levels are okay. The 11 herbs and spices, to me, I think here in England, they're doing more like 2 or 3 herbs and spices, possibly.
Next up, a unique item only available in the UK, the Tower Burger.
They didn't even get this center. This is way off.
If you're expecting them to
shit.
center the ketchup, then I think already your expectations are too high.
A hash brown, a fried KFC chicken. For some reason, there's American cheese on here. I have no idea why. Contextually, that makes no sense.
This feels like a special moment as well, eating with the Colonel himself.
Wow.
That's fucked up. I believe that there are great chicken sandwiches in this wonderful country.
We call them chicken burgers, but yeah. Okay.
That is not one of them. The number one problem when I bit into it was, all I tasted was ketchup. Once I finally got past the great wall of ketchup, I then was greeted with the texture of this potato, which was probably greater than or equal to a paste of cornstarch. I just am not picking up much crunch from it. Same thing, not much crunch from the chicken. The salt level is pretty underwhelming. And overall, it's been fried in oil, it's been reused and reused. You're getting a little bit of that bitter aftertaste. That said, I do have a couple positive notes.
It's amazing listening to someone who actually knows what they're talking
What a
about.
pro. I'm loving this.
I mean, we do this for a living, but we got no idea what
Yeah.
we're doing. I want to point to the salad. It tasted like it had been put through a paper shredder.
You know what they call that? In America, they call it shreddis.
Shreddis.
Really?
Now, for the moment of truth, the French fry. This is what won our best fast food French fry in America. Not this one, but the one in America. These fries are different. The question is, are they better? No.
These are terrible.
That's atrocious.
It's funny
This
that guy's
cool.
coughing right now because
Wait.
I'm trying to not to suffocate.
3 items
What
from
was
the
this
UK,
narrative you
KFC
just made
down. Now
about
it's time to rate
KFC
our
fries?
overall
Nah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Back then, them bitches used to
It
bust,
would have been a
bro.
three
The
if there wasn't a
seasoning
guy
on them
named- It
hoes.
was like a soundtrack.
was
so
tapping.
2.2.
The UK, not off to a strong start, but there's plenty more places to visit.
Okay.
So let's see how KFC is
Okay.
doing in the US.
Before we go in, I have an announcement. Merch has been released. The second.
I ain't gonna let you rock, brother.
Speaking of Southern,
Can I do a 6-piece chicken bucket, French fries as well? Thank you.
God,
Guy was
damn.
so southern.
$30.
I barely understand what he was saying.
speaking of Southern, Josh and Ollie got a little taste of Southern hospitality.
Thank you so much. Southern hospitality.
You guys are so friendly.
Dude, Texas people are nice. Everyone thinks that we're mean. How Have you had KFC in America? Is this a new experience?
Yeah,
I
okay.
honestly don't think I've ever had American KFC. I mean, I opened the lid of this bucket and my fingers are covered in grease.
But my first impression is, holy crap, what are you feeding your chicken?
Why is that so
Because
big?
it's literally double the
I think
size.
that's the biggest piece of fried chicken.
That's a breast. This is a wing.
Oh, the leg's actually really small.
Skip leg day and got a breast enhancement.
They're making us look crazy right now. I ain't gonna lie.
Cheers.
They're making us look
What you
wild.
mean, bro?
Bro, why is the chicken that big, bro, compared to their chickens, bro? Like,
Nothing's happening.
Come
that
on,
was
bro,
very
no,
stringy. It took like 10 times the amount of chili as the KFC in the UK. I mean, the initial flavor is
You know
so
they-
good.
they
that
love us
batter,
here, man.
while being greasy as hell, tastes good.
I feel no less disgusting, but it just tastes better. When we had KFC in the UK, I
Oh,
really did feel
shit.
ashamed of myself. And I feel similar, but it just tastes better. It feels like the reward for
Oh,
debasing yourself
shit.
Much higher.
is much higher.
Whoa. So we tried that. Off to a good start. Let's try the fries and decide. We tried the English
Hey,
ones.
it's- they
These are
said it-
completely
the
different.
chicken
They're
ain't
skinless,
we
they're
butter
fatted, they're
again.
seasoned. And I will say these don't look as good as the ones that won the fry competition, and that shows the inconsistency of fast food restaurants.
Ooh,
Ooh, chemically aftertaste.
that is completely different to the British KFC. You see what it does to you? They're addictive as hell. What's going
I
on?
know.
Oh my gosh, it's quite difficult to stop.
I know,
They're
bro.
really
I know.
satisfyingly crunchy.
And look, the scary aftertaste went away. Now it's luring you back in.
Oh my gosh.
America.
I can't taste the chemicals at all anymore.
Rating time.
First impressions, definitely better
Yo.
than KFC in the UK. Probably
he is his first time having it, so his body had to adjust, bro. He upgraded his software, and now he don't taste it no more, bro. Nah, they're really trying to finish us out here.
For me, nigga, that's what I told you. Even the air different in different countries, nigga.
They trying to clip us out this shit, yo.
I should really have a nigga roll on, you know. Maybe breathing different. Like, damn. I don't even got asthma no more.
Yo. Nah, that's crazy. Niggas polluting your life and got black mold following you around. Shit crazy.
Nigga lungs cleared out. Nigga like, oh yeah.
Fuck that.
You're gonna give
Niggas
this
tweaking.
7.7.
I'll give it a 7.
I think I'm also going to give it a 7. This is the best KFC I've ever had. On to the next.
The US, on the other hand, starting off very strong, back across the pond, see if the UK can respond.
We're here at a place that's new. Not to the world, definitely not to the US, but definitely the UK, and that is Wendy's.
It's newish.
Last couple of years.
People have suggested that it's better than the one in the US. There's only one way to find out. And we're going to kick that off with none other than a chicken burger.
I see you picked up on our
I don't know what you're
vernacular.
talking about. Let's just go for it. Cheers.
That is easily, I would say, the freshest tasting of any of the fast food we've had today. The lettuce has a real crisp to it.
Well, they haven't shredded it.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of spice in the batter.
It's got kick. Texturally great. I have no issue with the texture. It's got a nice crunch. The inside's got some juiciness to it. It's not super dry.
do
on
look-
the
it do look
lettuce.
like a
The
good
butt
little,
is
you know what I'm
chewy, but
saying?
on the flavor side, somehow not that punchy.
Uh-huh.
There's good spice, but I'm not getting a lot of chicken. I'm not getting like herbs and spices. I'm not getting like garlic. I'm not getting umami. I'm not getting lots of chicken. I'm just getting like blank piece of paper with paprika on it. On to the next, Dave's Double. You've got a great Maillard, which is kind of a surprise.
What's a Maillard?
Whenever you sear something, you get a full contact sear, you get this nice browning here.
Ooh, I like it. A little sear.
Why is there no salt?
I bite into something and I think, that is perfect. And then you explain all of the reasons why it's not perfect. And I'm like, oh yeah. The ingredients taste fresher. It feels like it's actually made by hand. You can taste the freshness of the lettuce, the freshness of the tomato, the beef that's actually got a bit of chew to it.
The beef does taste like it could have been frozen, but at least it tastes more like beef than some fast food joints.
It's got the Maillard on it.
Yep, that's a duck. Maillard.
Maillard.
Long story short, lacking flavor, lacking salt. I hate fast food patties. They don't have the right fattiness to them. They're a bit like chewy and kind of dry. Everything else was solid. We have one more left, the spicy nugs. The nuggets, they're dry. They taste nothing of chicken. There's no crisp. It's like eating a sponge, and all I taste flavor-wise is really just a slight spiciness with no other background flavor.
I'm not gonna lie, that kind of is how it is now
Seasoning, but there's a little more
in
salt in it,
America
but I'll
too,
give it
though.
that much.
I'm not joking. When I eat this stuff, I feel all at sea until you talk, and I'm like, yep, I kind of agree with that.
My overall score is going to come out to a solid
Who got the
5.
best
This is
nuggets, though?
mid as-
Probably a
Probably
7.5,
us.
I reckon.
I would probably go 5.
Probably us.
Now, I've never loved Wendy's in general.
I mean, like-
the question is it fast
Oh,
food chicken?
overall,
Wendy's.
probably Chick-fil-A.
Right, chicken sandwiches. Oh, look at that. It's like an emoji.
That's like a butt that's been sat on a bench for a bit too long.
Let's do it, guys. Again, they got the seasoning down. That's salty as heck.
It's almost too salty.
Quite spicy as well.
Oh yeah, there's a bit of heat to that.
More spicy than the British one.
Everything they said is spicy in the UK was almost not spicy at all.
They should really just trim these up into squares and make nuggets out of them.
The Dave's double.
It's shinier on the top. It looks almost more plasticky, maybe. It does look better than the one in the UK. Shininess and all.
Cheers.
You were talking about the salt level in the UK burger, and this is definitely seasoned better.
It's just drowning in sauce, which I think the main issue was that it was too dry.
The meat is different. It's fattier. When the first burger that we had in London was less fatty, and I think you want a fattier piece of meat in a burger to help hydrate all those ingredients.
It tastes better, but it tastes unhealthier.
Okay, let's move on to the next.
Bro, you see, bro?
Nah, it's not even
That's
his
very
opinion.
different. Very
I'm
bouncy,
realizing-
quite rubbery.
I like
Yeah.
He's not
really
wrong.
just be here trying to make niggas just eat.
Yo. Yo.
That
Yo.
shit, like, they be knowing. bro.
Nah, they do be knowing, but it's like, bro, think
They
about
put
it
you
like
on
this.
fries.
Think about it like this, bro. Life expectancy in the world is dead at 70, bro. Regardless, bro. So it's like, if niggas is all expected to live around the same age, you might as well eat good, bro. If you got 70 years to live, my nigga, you might as well spend 20, 30 years eating good, my nigga. Like, what's the point of eating bad if we all gonna go? You know what I'm saying? It don't make, at that point, it don't make no difference. You might as well eat good, work out, try to stay healthy, and just, you know what I mean?
You gotta have a balance. You definitely gotta have food.
Yeah, you most definitely gotta have a balance, because you can't be out here 600-pound life and no sir.
Yeah, man, like a lot of flavor. I'm looking at the differences. I'm like, okay, damn, niggas really know how to addictive. Even I don't even eat fast food for real. That's the crazy part. That don't. I could tell the difference if the nigga brought me. Like that's the craziest part. Like if I didn't even know like, which was which. But yeah, bro. Boom, boom. I'll be like, oh yeah. This is from here.
Nah, yeah, facts. Yeah, 100%.
See what's next.
it less with each bite. It's like when you meet someone the first time and they're like, they're really great. And then you meet them again and you're like, I've had a few less beers and they're less great.
I feel like they're both equally bad for different reasons. I mean, salt level's better, but the texture was worse and not much crunch.
Ratings.
I've rated it. You're giving that a 6.5? Okay. You're gonna give it a 5.
I'm gonna go 7.2.
You're giving it higher than a 7.
That's crazy.
What are you thinking?
That was a good fast food meal.
What I will say is the flavor was very good. There was garlic and seasonings in the chicken. The beef tasted of beef. There was no flavor that drew the rating down. The
Oh, he's
only
a
thing that did
connoisseur.
was
That
the
nigga, he
texture
said
of
he
certain
even know
things.
what
The chicken nugget being
specific
spongy and the
seasoning
chicken
he
breast in the sandwich being a bit dry.
You took the
Nah.
words right out of my mouth. That was exactly what I was gonna say.
There you go.
I'm a big texture guy.
Would you say texture over taste? Buy it now. It's on Amazon. Did you know that? The link's in the description. Moving on.
The U.S. is looking
I
good,
think
but
he
this
does
next
this,
competitor
my
might
nigga.
just be what breaks that momentum.
We have a unique offering, something I didn't expect, but something that was highly requested, not even by these two, but by
Wingstop.
my DMs. As soon as people found that I was here, the first thing I kept seeing over and over was this place
Nando's.
called Greg's. And I was like, what is this, a 7-Eleven? It's a British institution.
The sanctum of sausage.
Sausage roll, run it.
Someone
Here we
told
go.
me this.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Greg's.
You gotta try that,
This is
bro.
probably the fast food that I eat more than any other.
I hate to say it, this is actually really good.
Because it tastes like of almost nothing.
It's the essence of nothing that yearns for something.
There you go.
A wise man once said.
Texturally, it's wonderful. Super crispy.
Bro, they just-
flaky.
Bro, they just said it tastes good because it tastes like nothing, bro. Bro.
Come on, bro. That's not
Bro.
really sad.
Sausage
Bro.
is super moist. It's not dry at all. I thought it
Oh.
would be. I was expecting something snappier and more toothsome. But I don't mean that in a way of not liking it. It's just different than I expected, but I do like what I got.
If you had the sausage by itself without the pastry, it would be awful. Like, genuinely god awful. But it works together.
I will say, if you start to peel this back, the first thought is,
How
oh,
much is that?
it's Granddad's toe.
It doesn't. Okay.
On to our next Greg's item. the
How
chicken.
much does that cost, though?
Oh wow, it really doesn't taste good.
Mother.
Tell me, ask you
The
something
way
rather
that
that or a hot
slithered
pocket.
down my throat
It does. It does.
was unacceptable. That was, I feel
Come
vital.
on, bro. Let me know.
Nah, bro. This is nah. We not nah.
Well, you're gonna love the next thing.
This really does look like
What's that?
Subway vomit in a Pop-Tart. This is Subway vomit in a Pop-Tart.
No, it's a sausage, bean, and cheese melt. We Brits love our baked beans. Atrocious.
We're getting worse.
Cold.
Ice cold.
So cold. That's because no one orders them. That's the thing with the sausage roll. You're going to Greg's, you're always going to get a fresh sausage roll because their turnover is so quick. Everyone who used to order these is gone now. Let's end it on a pleasant note because Greg's also does sweet treats. These are yum yums.
My lord, it's a little flaccid.
Well, it is a little bit.
I'll tell you. Nah, that was about
That's
to
actually
hit.
pretty good. Maybe give it a little Dunkaroo.
See?
Yeah, that look like a donut. That look good.
Maybe a post-diabetic.
If we're all lucky, we're all gonna lose our left.
How
foot.
come you ain't want the beans, the
Honestly, these
beans
are banging.
smell?
It seems like UK does fast food a little differently. It is also not just about there being.
Niggas is not trying to go to Greg's. Look at this shit. They got
Fuck no, I ain't trying to go to
sandwiches.
Greg. And get what? I'm trying to get a pizza box with 6 different pizzas and brownie squares, nigga, with a sub, potato wedges, and a fucking sausage roll. Nah, I ain't gonna lie though. That pizza box look like, I don't know about 6 different pieces, but 4. And them wedges and that raspberry lemonade.
$6.
Oh, hot sandwich wedges, any drink. Nah, that might be heard. I ain't gonna lie though. That might be heard. I'm gonna keep it a bit. That might be heard. If it's a warm sandwich, oh, it's hot. Yeah. Nah, that's heard. Nah, that's heard. That's heard. I ain't gonna lie, that's heard. If they toasted the bread, that's heard. I ain't gonna lie. You get you a sandwich, fries, and a drink for $6 cash. I'm jacking that. You can't get no better than that.
We gotta hope that's after inflation. But yeah.
Man, for us, that's really like 8 for real, but get it today, babe.
Being able to go inside, grab, and leave. And that's not so much the American mentality. The American mentality of what fast food is there should be a drive-through. That is like the determiner in America, if it's truly fast food, is that you don't even get out of your car.
Because we have this thing, it's called walking.
Yeah. I like what Greg's is offering. It's conceptually similar to the 7-Eleven model, but it's way more focused on quick service food. But I mean, all things considered, I'm kind of a fan. Like, if I were strolling by a Greg's, I would probably stop to get a sausage roll.
Hell yeah.
If I were to give it a rating, 7.9.
I think I'm happy with 7.9.
I mean, I'm going to go for a 10.
10 out of 10.
You can't improve on a Greg's sausage roll. If you're going to walk in for a fast food baked good, they've perfected it. I think there's a reason that it's basically a national religion. I'm not surprised that Josh, he's not fully on
He's a
board
new
because
convert.
it's like the first church service he's gone to.
Right.
He likes what he sees, but he's not ready to get baptized straight away.
All these insane scores
The
get
first
hard to
church
beat. This now
service
comes
is
down
over.
to which country has the best average. America is down, but not out. So let's see
Wait,
if they can clutch it
are
up.
these
The
all the
question
places
is,
they went
what
to?
is the best comparison to Greg's?
Don't-
This is where you can
don't
get
violate.
sausage item.
Don't violate, bro. If he does 7-Eleven, he's wild.
A chicken bake, plethora of dessert options.
He's wildin'.
Wow.
So we gave the lads a tour.
Oh, nah,
It's
hold
not
on.
exactly
Costco
what
Eats
they
might be
usually
good.
want at Greg's, but it may have been better. Funny enough, they don't turn
Mm.
All I ever get is a churro.
But I'm
I lied.
curious about Greg's, but it may have been
All I
better.
ever get is a churro.
Bro, what?
What's that?
Nah, it's over, bro.
You don't want a rotisserie chicken Caesar salad for $7?
They got all beef hot dog. 20-ounce soda with refill. Nah, with refill for $1.50 is crazy.
Hey, bro,
Hold on,
what
what? Hold.
tickets again?
Is this before inflation? I got a $3 smoothie, $2 ice cream cups. Is this real?
Sandwich cost $7, nigga.
A whole pizza is 10 cash. When this came out? 3 weeks ago. Fuck out of here. Nigga was in a state with a low fucking
Funny enough, they don't turn any profit on their food. But I'm curious to see.
minimum wage. Hey, yo.
Welcome back to America.
For the price of $1.50, which was the price of our sausage roll, you get not only this hot dog, but also a free refill drink. I mean, that's mad.
Cheers.
Nah, yeah.
That's a hot dog.
For $1.50. Is that beef?
Yeah, beef hot dog.
I mean, it's hard to hate something that costs that little.
Coming back from the UK, a sausage roll hits way harder than that.
100%.
It's the same price, right?
Yeah, it's the same price.
You don't get a drink, but it's way more comforting.
Ultimately, there's just not that much to say about
Okay.
that. It is a hot dog, and that's about
I
it.
really
Greg's
jack-
also
I
had
really
some
like
else.
hot
They call
dogs.
them their chicken bake. But guess what? America has a chicken bake too.
That's a monstrosity.
It is a
fuck is
monstrosity.
This is so heavy.
It's ridiculous. I mean, it's almost like they're compensating for something.
You sold that as Greg's chicken bake?
You don't want a male name to give ownership to this. That is a lot better than Greg's.
This is like a whole meal.
I really like the baked cheese off the side.
If you just compare the inside of that to the inside of the Greg's chicken bake,
It's like a chicken Alfredo inside a like crispy pizza pocket. Honestly, this is very good.
it's just too big though. Like, who wants all of that?
I do. I could easily smash one of these.
There's no yum yums, but they do have soft serve ice cream. You're a sucker for some soft serve
love
ice cream.
soft serve.
Oh my gosh, cookies and ice cream. Oh my god.
You've absolutely screwed us by giving us this
Should've been
right
ready.
before giving the rating. Before this, I would have said a 5.
The hot dog was so much
Yo.
better than all the fast food we've had today.
Yeah, but they're gatekeeping. They, you know, they don't let you in.
Yo, he said they're
Yeah,
gatekeeping.
exactly. A little bit insecure. But holy crap, this goes straight to my heart.
You think they're gonna shop at Costco's bougie?
Very soon. Costco.
And nah, I feel like BJ's is the bougie one. Costco's
I was
is
gonna
like
go
the
with 7.
I came in with a bad attitude.
like
The hot
vibey
dog,
one.
It is the same product no matter
Niggas
where you
got
go,
the,
right? Chicken bake. It is actually very good. And then the chocolate chunk cookie sealed
niggas
deal
do
for
need
me.
that
All things
membership, man.
considered, was this 7? Wow. Big ups to Costco. Who would have thought it? Moving on.
Greg still holds on the top spot, but America's still
Shout out-
dominating the
shout out
leaderboard on the
Costco, bro.
overall average. Let's see if the next competitor can get the score for the UK.
If there's any fast food that represents American fast food better than any fast food joint, not by
Crazy,
quality,
man.
but by cultural significance, it is McDonald's. This French fry contains 4 ingredients. Here's how many the U.S. McDonald's French fry contains.
I can't see what was on
Yes,
this.
sir.
It's just slightly salty, very oily potato.
This is the most pure potato McDonald's French fry I've had because the McDonald's French fry does have a McDonald's flavor in the U.S. If you go and taste a U.S. McDonald's French fry, you would probably take a step back and go, there's a flavor in here I can't quite identify.
Is the texture the same? I know you like texture.
Why do you ask it like that? He looks me right in the eyes and he's basically like, I know you like texture. We tasted it in here, but in order to really make a determination,
Yeah.
other ones in the U.S. Next up, the Quarter Pounder, a better burger experience than the Big Mac because, let's be honest, the Big Mac is
Bro, that looked like a fucking
should've
disc.
freezed
This is a bit weird.
That shit
but
don't even
why
fit on the
would they
bun.
use
The
that
fuck?
little piece of
Should've
crispy
tried.
bun.
There's nothing about this bun that is crispy. When I was a little kid, you'd be drinking all that fruit punch and all sorts of random ass cookies and things, and you throw up in your mouth a little bit. Right here.
Good, happy childhood memories.
Lackluster experience so far, but let's see if an item exclusive to the UK
Chili
swings
double
things around.
But it's not just
Cheeseburger.
any cheeseburger. This is the chili cheeseburger. It has some sort of a chili sauce. It has pickles, but wait a minute. I also see pickled jalapeno.
It's somehow more dry than the Quarter Pounder.
The patties are thin and getting obliterated.
Yo.
Really need something to wash that
Yo,
down.
yo.
Very much of American.
Yo, y'all gotta get right with yourselves, man. Y'all, like I said, y'all only got 20 years to eat bull.
Enjoyable way. Everything's
Sorry.
just kind of one
Niggas is
texture.
really just gonna be
Meat is
strictly out
chewy
there
and floppy like
eating.
a sandal. So is the bread. Both are equally as dry. That's the
Specific-
overall experience of it. And
Cultural
like my
food,
body's
we eating
forgetting
Nando.
now
That's
a
all
little bit.
niggas
We've had the
eat. I
UK
don't want
Word.
experience. I'm giving it a solid 2.5.
Word to bro.
Two flat.
2.2.
I think we'll stick with
I don't
2.5.
want
Yeah,
no
okay.
Wendy's,
Okay,
I don't want no
okay.
It's better when you're in
Greg's.
charge.
2.5.
I ain't gonna lie, cause that shit is already kind of dirt here. So
You gotta stop doing that. They really are surprising.
can only
I
imagine.
noticed a significant difference in the quality.
That
They
looks
have my-
disgusting,
on their
bro.
bodies.
Mess with
I
the
think they're
fries,
actually
bro.
searing them.
Nah,
It looks
yeah.
better. All the top
fries in a
chicken,
smoothie
good
goes
stuff.
so crazy. Niggas don't even understand.
If you ever thought to yourself and you thought you wasn't a fiend, you eat McDonald's fries, they got you already.
Nah, fact. Cause I'll really order large fries in a smoothie and just call it.
From the UK to here.
It could still be worse, so let's taste.
I can taste the mallard in there.
I'm kind of blown away. Here's what I will say. The texture is kind of on point. It's juicy, it's fatty to the way I like it. The cheese is kind of melting and making its own sauce. The pickles come in, you can taste them. It's pretty damn good, and the bun is not bad either. But what I will say, flavor, despite the nice texture, is severely lacking to me. Not just salt level, but I'm just not tasting much beef or much of anything. I just taste ketchup. Surprisingly decent texture. Like, if I were to give this texture a rating, I might give it a 7 or a 6.5, but the flavor is sub 4 to me. It's not giving much.
We compared the patties at the UK McDonald's to a coaster you put a beer on. The thickness to this is so different. There's not really any distinct flavors there. You just taste all of it in one.
Take a piece of that ground beef and taste it. It tastes of nothing
It really does.
because there's no salt, and this is the most flavorless beef that there is.
This scratches an itch almost no other fast food can.
I can't imagine it would really get much better than this at a McDonald's.
Are the McDonald's fries in the US better than the ones in the UK? Or is it the
Yes.
other way around?
Absolutely.
Yeah, there's literally 12 more ingredients in this.
Is there any potato in that at all?
It just gets dipped into like 12 chemical baths and then fried.
There's no salt in them, but there wasn't salt on the British ones either.
No, they're not crispy.
They're like
somehow.
chewy.
That's a bad fry.
Honestly, 1-to-1, the US and UK fries were similar because they were both mid. Maybe I'd give it to the UK due to the lack of chemicals, but you know what? Time to rate.
When I say the burger was as good as a McDonald's burger can be, there's still a ceiling to that.
I think this whole experience has been really pleasant for me. The double cheeseburger way surpassed my expectations. I might even give it them 5, 8. The fries really dragged it down. I'd maybe give it 6, 5.
I'm gonna go for a dead 6.
I'm gonna give it a flat 5-5. Honestly, kind of high for McDonald's.
In the UK, I felt sick immediately.
Keep yourself in air
after eating
fryer.
it. But then, as soon as we bit into
They
the
gotta
McDonald's, I
be
felt like I
crispy.
might crap myself.
Hot.
Did you?
Hot
Fried it.
McDonald's fries.
Okay, moving on.
McDonald's yet again leaving us unimpressed, this time for both
Once
UK
they go
and
cold,
And now the time has come for our final matchup.
At that
We're
point, you
taking
might
the
as well just, you feel
UK's
me?
top-grossing chicken
You don't
spot,
have an air
Nando's,
fryer.
and putting it up against the US's top-grossing chicken spot, Chick-fil-A. This is a battle of chicken Goliaths. Apparently, the Brits love cheeky Nando's. But it's only fair to compare it directly to one of the chicken spots that continuously has Americans in a chokehold across the country. This is going to be
oh
interesting.
shit.
All you need to know is British
This?
people love Nando's. So careful, watch your words.
We're on the street corner right now next to about 350,000 bikes.
Yep.
Those are all the people that are parked and are just waiting in case you badmouth
Oh, fantastic.
Nando's. This is your half chicken. This is maybe one of the most common orders. People come into Nando's, they get a half chicken or a quarter chicken. It's rotisserie style. We've gone for a classic medium hot sauce. People are very particular about how spicy you go for your peri-peri hot sauce at Nando's. If you want to go hot, we have some hot.
We have to do it right.
A little bit of hot sauce. Oh, wow. There you go. Bam.
It's squirted a little bit. Juicy, seasoned nicely. It's got the smokiness from the grill. I'm kind of surprised.
A little bit.
Now we're trying the wing roulette.
Wings, but it's got a little bit of novelty factor.
There's multiple different spice levels on the wings. You don't know which one you're gonna get. You just take a bite, roll the dice.
That's for sure spicy.
This one's just barbecue.
I got off easy on the roulette there. I think that's quite lemony.
I like the ooey gooey. They're cooked nicely. You get the smoky grill flavor. I mean, this is quality cooked chicken. I'm kind of surprised. In Chicago, Nando's, very nice, but this one is significantly better. Seasoning's better, texture's better, it's cooked nicer.
So did you think it would be lower quality? I'm trying to understand why you're surprised
you're
by
baiting
this.
me. You're baiting me.
Nando's, it's a bit more pricey than your average fast food. And you know, I think you taste it.
We have the thighs.
Thinking of folks. I
It's
need.
juicy. That's good. I'm getting the most like char grilled kind of action, reminiscent of the sort of Burger King fake char grilled, but the real version.
Well, I wish there was a little more salt on this, but it's not like missing enough for me to complain. But what I will say is they're cooked nicely, but the flavor is very chicken forward. It's nice. Someone just brought me a plate of that, and I closed my eyes and I ate it. I think my first thought would be like, you know what? This is close to an 8 out of 10 overall. Like in the sense of tastes good, it delivers, it's not dry, and that's like the biggest loss on most chicken bites is overcooked. Surprisingly cooked nicely, but okay, we're sitting at an 8 out of 10. The convenience element is a problem. I think that it drops that down from the fast food world closer to like a 7.5.
To enjoy a Nando's, you kind of have to go and sit down. And if I'm going to do that, I don't want to go to a chain. I want to go, somewhere local, somewhere that the people making the food really care about. Yeah, that's how it really suffers. While the taste, I agree, it's on like an 8. For me, convenience brings it down to like a 5. It's mid.
Oh,
Wow.
Nando's is super mid.
Okay, I instinctively
Oh,
want to go higher,
shit.
but mainly because I'm a contrarian.
Okay.
And also I don't like upsetting people. It was juicy, well seasoned. I would say 7.5.
And just like that, Nando's is on the board. That only leaves one spot left to go before deciding which country is taking
That's
home
some
the
crazy,
crown.
that's a crazy score from Nando right there. But
Double line.
The first few.
Oh,
of the
shit.
day-
Yeah.
Oh shit.
For being extremely
Chick-fil-A.
Can we do 3 spicy chicken sandwiches? Can I also do one order of the
Nigga,
grilled
AJ said
nuggets,
he
one
fuck
order of the
with,
4-piece tenders?
you fuck with Raising Cane's.
Thank you.
Oh, nah. Nigga said that shit was mid. I ain't never had it though.
Really upsetting to me.
But the Chick-fil-A though, tap.
Thank you.
Our pleasure. Why would you
Everyone was saying that shit.
say that?
You cannot take pleasure.
Niggas was saying Popeye is better. Man.
We're back in America at the U.S.'s.
I mean, Popeye got a better taste, but it's not fresher. It don't taste like,
But it only comes in one
you know.
form, which is
I don't know. I never had
You
Raising
have
Cane's.
grilled nuggets? It doesn't look great.
That looks like bodybuilder food. Meatheads love this stuff.
Why are they slimy?
I was probably expecting not to be seasoned. or
Very,
some
very
shit.
soft.
It's a bit rubbery.
It feels refreshingly healthy for
Why would you
fast
get
food,
grilled
you know?
nuggets?
Not
Who the
deep fried in
fuck?
batter.
If I'm in
Yeah,
a
I never
pinch
had
and
those
I'm
either.
traveling and I'm somewhere in the United States, I can rely the Chick-fil-A will have some grilled nuggets that I can eat and hit my protein goal. Makes it very easy.
I feel like I'm in a Men's Health video right now. Yeah.
What they are known for is their fried chicken. We're gonna start with the tenders here.
Very crunchy. A little bit spicy, way less greasy than
Spicy?
KFC.
Warm.
No?
Just a little. You're not getting anything?
You guys are roasting yourselves. I don't even say.
With the Chick-fil-A sauce, it's damn good.
It goes down very,
damn
very
good.
easy.
Yeah. What's up, ma'am? How are you?
This is the obligatory break in the episode.
Damn, how do you
Also
pronounce
gets
it?
recognized.
We should say this did happen. This is the. It goes down very,
down
very
good.
easy.
Yeah.
He
What's
said
up, ma'am? How are
Wiseman.
you?
This is the obligatory.
His name is
break.
Wiseman.
Wiseman,
Which
bro.
also gets recognized.
We should say this did happen to us once on the shoot. A guy pulled up, wound down his window, and he said, "This is a direct quote. Are you the guys who do those videos with the little kids?" Okay.
I will say these are the better bread rolls that I've had, but it's not what I want. It's slack.
Hey, yo.
But we still have one more item. This is what put them on the map. This is the reason that people love Chick-fil-A. It is a chicken sandwich.
A little bit of trench foot.
You gotta get a deluxe though. That looks ridiculous.
The way you took that bite, you look like Pennywise.
What's the deluxe? They put 2 on that bitch?
Spicy.
That's the
It's got
lettuce and
that
tomatoes
little
on
bit
that
of heat.
bitch.
It hits the spot.
One of the worst Chick-fil-A sandwiches I've ever had. However, you're right, it really does hit a spot. It's very hard for me to dislike that.
Well, experience-wise, very, very friendly. I was looking forward to the manners. You told us that they would be polite, and I was not disappointed. The food hits the spot, but I think you're right. It is more disappointing. It's more Chick-fil B- than other Chick-fil-A's that I've had.
For me, it was above average as far as chicken experiences go. That said, the convenience much
It's crazy
higher
because
than
different,
Nando's.
different
Taste was not
locations
good.
be
I
having
had the one that
different
had
type
trench
of
foot,
food.
so I
That'd
do
be
feel
crazy.
100%.
a little
Probably
bit
a-
affronted. It doesn't matter how polite you're being, it's still not bad. We've got low standards.
Yeah, we do.
Texture, flavor was good. Salt levels were good. I'll give it a 6 today.
5.5.
I'm gonna give it a 6.
All right, so we have a final ranking. But do you know the top spot or the winner?
I honestly have no idea.
Was it Greg's?
Greg's must have ranked pretty highly.
It is
The
a-
highest ranking of this video. Greg's.
Hey, come on.
In London.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
US.
But USA wins the overall
KFC.
competition by a landslide, which honestly, frankly, makes a lot of sense. We're allowed to use ingredients that you guys aren't.
You're the kings of fast food.
I actually am not proud of this.
It's a poison chalice, sometimes literally.
Fast food is just something that America owns. And whether that's something that we can take pride out of, which probably we shouldn't, we at least can have that.
Let me please be the first to say, it was my pleasure.
Oh.
Subscribe, love you, bye.
Hey,
Shout out to the the Jolly. Nah, this frame is crazy. He look crazy. He look like he on that.
so what if he not when you do it?
Like that. Like he on some here's Johnny head ass. Nigga off that.
On your ring camera.
Type vibe. For me,
This nigga-
I ain't
it's
gonna
been-
lie.
it's been-
They didn't go to no specific southern spots. No Jack in the Box, no American Deli, no Jacques in the Box, no Zaxby's. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of individual spots too that's not franchises that'll really dog walk shit, but we don't gotta get into that. You feel me?
Already
Yeah, it's a whole different
catch y'all
conversation.
on the stream if y'all really want that pussy out of there.
What's up? Say, little bitch.